Hello, Leo. Elsie here to do a reading for you for the week ahead. Leo, I'm doing this on the full moon, and the full moon is a full moon in Leo. You will have a reading coming for the full moon in Leo a little bit later. But first of all, let's take care of you. This reading is intended for the week ahead. We're going to look at some oracles first, and then we're going to get into some tarot for you, Leo. Thank you for clicking here. I appreciate you. You are my fire family. Thank you so much for supporting this channel and clicking here. I appreciate you being in the comments. Your thumbs up lets the algorithm know that you like this video, and maybe others might come a-running. We're trying to build this fire tribe here. I am in that fire tribe. I am a Sagittarius rising. All right, here we go, Leo. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter, my beautiful friends. Here we are. Let's take a look at some oracles first. Get a couple of these, one of those. We'll throw in some tarot, see what happens. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter for our beautiful Leos. We've got Spirit has your back, right? Spirit has your back. I love it. Now look, if you've been going through a hard time, Leo, because this is card number 23, which is a 5, which is a bit of lack. So if you've been going through a hard time, I want you to know that you're on the precipice of change here. I really feel like that the universe does have your back. The eagle spirit is here. So for those of you who believe in spirit animals and things like that, you know the power of the eagle spirit. It is the spirit of the creator, right? And I want to tell you that some of you might be seeing the eagle, and for others of you, you're just to know that if you're in a time of lack right now, I feel like that you're on the precipice of change. Look, this full moon for you, Leo, of course, is in your sign, and it is sort of a confessional energy. It sets the stage for deeper emotional revelations here, and it invites you to stop holding back. So if you are a person who has not yet opened up to the person who you may have romantic feelings for, or to a particular friendship, this full moon is going to have you end chapters so you can begin new ones. So it's sort of a nudge for you. So if you are coming out of a place of lack, please know that you are supported by the full moon energy, and Spirit has your back. Then we have the Wombat Spirit, be at home. And perhaps you are a homebody, or maybe you've been spending time by yourself for a long while, maybe burrowing or beautifying the home possibly. We have be at home is 6 and 8 is 14. Yeah, it's 14, and 14 is temperance. It feels as though for some of you, you've been spending time by yourself trying to get your balance, and maybe that's how you get your balance. You sequester yourself into a place of, solitude possibly, and that solitude might be in the home. Of course, 1 and 4 is 5. So we have 2 5s here. And as a reader for me, when I see 1 5, it means lack. When I see the 2 5s, in a reading, it does mean that there is going to be quick change. So I feel like if you are feeling like you're going through a hard time, feeling lonely, sequestering yourself away from other people, I do feel that you will get balance at home, but it feels like things are going to change quickly for you here. Should you decide to take advantage of closing chapters, that's what the full moons are. The full moons are closing chapters or cycles, and so you can be ready in the next couple of weeks to open new ones. Oh. There we go. We've got Electric Eel Spirit. It says, bring your ideas to life. Again, the full moon energy is one of trying to nudge you into maybe stepping outside of your comfort zone just a little bit, Leo. Let's get one of these, and then we'll throw some tarot at you here. Tell me about Leo, please. What energy do we have for Leo? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Leo, if you're interested in a private read, energies that are your own, please look below this video. Click on the word that says more. You'll find the you'll find the link that you need to get you over to Wizio in order to get a reading for your own energy. All right. We've got balance. Look, This is a 14, which is temperance, which is balance. It says, I bring a state of perfect harmony to my world, and I do so without judgment. So I want to say that's the quick change. If you've been feeling chaotic or not keeping up, or you feel like things just haven't been working out in your way, or you're carrying something heavy you wish to drop, I feel like this energy is for you. I feel like it's time for you to catch some balance here, a little bit of temperance, maybe, having a little more patience, slowing down just a little bit, not, running at whatever it is that you want. But I do feel that the universe is nudging you in the way of balance. Bottom of the deck, we have balance that brings happiness. I love it. It says, I am aware that being happy means that I am on the right path. And that is really the gist of it, y'all. In a few simple words, that's the gist of it. If you are engaging in drama, terrible arguments, fighting, that's not the right path. You're not going the right way. You need to turn around, because happiness is not drama and fighting and arguments and, dramatic relationships. That's not where the right path is. It says here, I'm aware that being happy means that I'm on the right path. It's happiness. When your life is drama-less and, that things are going smooth, I feel like you are choosing happiness and balance as we go forward here. So please know that if you are in a very harsh, dramatic sort of environment, you are on the wrong path. And that's why it feels so hard. Some of you don't choose to be there. I'm not saying you choose it. Some of it comes at you and you just got to deal with it, right? Respond or react. All right. It's not always something that you bring on yourself. Sometimes, all you're doing is running the gamut and just trying to get out of the way of whatever's coming at you. All right, Leo, let's figure it out. Let's find out what the tarot has to say for you. Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter, my friends. Let's find out what's going on here for you, Leo. So we have Spirit has your back. So sort of goes along with the full moon in Leo, which is happening today, which is the nudge, right? This moon opens up the floodgates and is about to nudge you in the way of either friendships or romantic connections that you wish to have fulfillment in. If you do not wish to have fulfillment in a friendship or a romantic situation, this reading may not be for you. And that's okay, because it's a general reading and it's never going to resonate with everyone. But for those of you who resonate with this, I feel that Spirit has your back. I feel like you're being pushed out of the nest, a little bit of a nudge to go towards some sort of a romantic connection here. Tell me about the Wombat Spirit, please. Be at home. I think you need to find balance in the home here for some of you. We have the Knight of Wands. So I feel like instead of running about, going fro, possibly running out to catch love, for some of you, you are in the middle of the week next week. I feel like your priority is going to be finding balance and, being by yourself. If you do have the ability to do that, to be by yourself. And I mean, maybe you have little children or something, and sometimes you can't get away from them. And who would want to, right? But still. Tell me about balance, please, for Leo. We've got the Two of Wands. So, the Two of Wands, there's one on each side. That is a balance. I feel like you're choosing it. You're choosing balance. You're choosing adventure. Now, I can't ignore that these two energies, which are fire energies, right? Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, we're in a general reading, are facing toward love. So for some of you, I do believe that this full moon is probably about some sort of path that you wish to take toward the Two of Cups. Now, this is for the week ahead. I'm going to put down some cards for a little bit further into February. So the week ahead, of course, is the rest of January and then February 1st and 2nd. So this is going to be the second week of February that we're looking at. We'll just take a quick peek there. We have the Hanged Man energy. We have the Strength card. Feels like you're holding back from making some sort of decision here, but you know that it's going to give you balance. The challenge is karmic justice. Do you want it? And how bad do you want it? We'll talk about that in just a little bit. Okay, first of all, let's look at the Eagle Spirit. So Spirit has your back. And so I want to say, if you are someone who is wanting to opened the gates towards somebody who possibly you are very attracted to, someone that you maybe want to deepen your connection with. I feel like the universe here is giving you that energy over this full moon, giving you a little bit of nudge or a kick in the butt, pushing you out of the nest here and saying, go, if that's what you want. And for some of you, you are charging directly to it here. Tell me about the Two of Cups. What does Leo need to know about the Two of Cups for the week ahead, please? We have the Nine of Wands. So you are someone who is carrying a whole lot of trauma from as it pertains to love relationships. It feels like it never worked out for you, or there was maybe one specific relationship, romantically related or otherwise, that really impacted your life. It feels like you're exhausted with the idea of love. You're exhausted with the idea of union. That you are resilient, nonetheless you are exhausted and you're still hiding behind the fear wall. And I want to say I think you've been there for a while, because if you can see here, we've got ivy that has been growing up this Ace of Wands here, but also around the leg of the person holding the Ace of Wands. And ivy will grow anywhere. You can't really kill ivy, but you know, it is long standing. And so it feels like you've been standing there for a while with the Ace of Wands, wanting some kind of new beginning or an exciting new adventure in love. And I feel like you've been hurt before, probably a lot. And so you're still behind the fear wall as it pertains to the Two of Cups. We have the Page of Wands. And we have the Eight of Cups. So I feel like you, my friend, are somebody who is wanting to communicate with someone in order to drop some burdens. We do have 9 wands and then the Ace of Wands in the hand of the page. And so those are 10 wands. It's time to drop some sort of burdens that pertain to love. And I don't know that it pertains to a specific thing. It might be a series of relationships, or maybe it stems back to childhood. Take it as it resonates here. But the Page of Wands tells me that you're ready to communicate with somebody, send out a message, that you're ready, that the only way that you feel you can drop these burdens is by actually communicating with somebody here. It feels like you may have, decided you didn't want to settle for a love situation that you were in and you pulled away. Or, Leo, maybe someone pulled away from you. This could also be a message that's incoming. Please take it as it resonates. It's a general reading, right? So I feel like the Eight of Cups and the Page of Wands is telling me that I feel like you want to communicate with somebody that maybe you've pulled away from emotionally, or someone who pulled away from you emotionally, and we won't ignore that there is a full moon here. So I feel like the full moon is affecting you and how you are going to react to the situation at hand. Should you have a romantic situation, we do have 8 cups and here we have 2. That's a full 10 cups, y'all. You walked away to find the 2, and I feel like you're coming back again because you know where the 2 of cups is. You may have gone out into the wilderness to try and figure out what it is that you needed. It may have taken you a while, or will take you a while, to be able to stand up, move forward, conquer this situation. You're showing up here is the Emperor. The Emperor is all the kings. So it's not out of the stretch of the realm of imagination that you would be the Emperor. Now, the Emperor is somebody who is in charge of the empire, okay? So think about it in terms of medieval. I'm a bit of a medieval geek. Think about that in terms of medieval times, where the emperor was the ruler of the empire. The kings and the queens reported to the emperor. The emperor was the one who would rage battle, get the troops together to rage battle to protect the empire. This person is the one who is the conqueror, the one that steps forward, who's in charge of everything. And I feel like it's taken you a long time to get there, but look, it doesn't matter if it takes you a long time, Leo. It doesn't matter, feminine or masculine. Look, the Emperor is a predominantly masculine energy, and you can be someone who is a woman who is predominantly in your masculine energy. In fact, a lot of us who are single have to take on a certain amount of masculine energy in order to be able to run a business or, take care of everything in the daily life. If we don't have a masculine energy to balance the feminine energy, we've got to come up with that ourselves. So tell me about the Knight of Wands, please, because I feel like you've been at home for a while trying to get balance there. I feel like the quick change is the Knight of Wands, and it's moving quickly towards the 2 of Cups here. Tell me about the Knight of Wands, please. For Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. We've got the Devil energy. We've got the Page of Cups. And we have the Two of Pentacles. So we have decisions about communication, possibly, about surprising someone with communication. But the first thing we should look at is the Devil energy. You know what I think here? I feel as though it feels like with the Devil energy, you're ready to release something. You're ready to release doubt, fear, codependency, possibly an addiction. Maybe you have been engaging in doing something obsessively that you know is not good for your mental health or your physical health. But the Knight of Wands is someone who doesn't give much stability, someone who's not ready to settle down. I think that's what you're giving up. I think that you're kind of toggling with the idea back and forth, right? Past, future, past, future. I think this is telling you to stay in the present moment here, and it's time for you to make a decision about what you want to release. It depends what you want, Leo. You may not want to settle down. You may not want a relationship. You may not want to settle down at all, but I feel like what you're releasing then is risky business, taking risks, moving too fast, being impulsive. I think that's what you're letting go of. And then we have the Page of Cups here. For some of you, you're looking for new love. You're not interested in visiting anything from the past, although the Knight of Wands is looking at the past, the Two of Cups. But it feels like for some of you, maybe that's behind you and you want to move forward with new love. But it feels like either someone is going to engage with you, Page of Cups, send you some sort of a sweet, romantic kind of message, or maybe it's you that's sending it out. But the Two of Pentacles is a reminder that make sure that you keep it all in balance. Don't be impulsive. Be a little more grounded. The Two of Pentacles tells me that you're thinking a little bit differently about how you view the pentacle world. Tell me about the Two of Wands, please, for Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Tell me about the Two of Wands. There's adventure here, and I feel like it says, I bring a state of perfect harmony into my world, and I do so without judgment. So not judging yourself for deciding to go on the adventure that matches you. It isn't up to anybody else. It's you, right, that needs to make the decision about what it is you would like to do here. I feel like you are a family person, that you are someone who does really want this Ten of Cups. Ultimate happiness, balance, possibly a relationship. We do see a little family here. Maybe you want to make a family. Maybe you already have a family and you want to bring everybody in together under one roof. It feels like there is a decision being made here. And the decision is, I feel like you have a bit of a sadness or a regret that this is something that didn't work out for you, or you don't have this. Showing the Emperor on the bottom of the deck, you might be someone who is a single father or a single mother. And maybe you're sort of mourning this energy of the Five of Cups because of the Ten of Cups, I mean, because the Five of Cups is sadness here. We do have the Three of Wands, and I feel like you're looking out into the future here, looking out into the future for excitement, and we have Four Wands here, right? 3 and 1 is 4. You're waiting for ships to come in, and I feel like the ships that you're waiting for is right here. We've got the second week of February here. I feel like right now you're in this energy in the second week of February. Sorry, not right now, but in the second week of February, I feel like you're in this energy, this sort of self-sacrificing energy, trying to look at the bigger picture, pulling back with the wide-angle lens and looking at all the details, trying to find a reason to not hold back. There you are, Leo energy. I feel like you're trying to find a reason, looking at it from all perspectives, trying to find a reason not to hold back. I feel like you are ready to sacrifice something, and it might be holding back in order to get some sort of karmic balance here. I feel like in the future there is some excitement coming for you here, because I feel like it's a changing sort of energy for you. Look at this. We've got transformation and a milestone. You're closing the door on something. You're ending something that you never really did need. And it could be this. It could be that maybe you start all relationships out in passion. And the thing is that fire burns out. Although it's exciting, it's enticing, it's desirable, it's all of that. But I feel like you're closing the door on that in favor of transformation here. All right. Look for the full moon in Leo reading. It'll be up shortly, my friend. And that'll give you more energy, sort of tag on the end of this and tell you what's going on. I think ultimately you're waiting for balance, because we do have balance. So we do have Libra energy here. We also have Leo energy here. We have Capricorn energy. And we have some water energy, Piscean energy. So Scorpio, Taurus, Aquarius, Leo. We've also, the water energy is, of course, Cancer and Piscean energy as well, Scorpio. Yeah. All right, I'm going to leave that there. After this healing, I feel like conversation is on the way. And it's taken you a long time to want to have this conversation, but I think the conversation you have does lead to something brand new. There's the Fool. I'm going to go for now. Thank you for watching, Leo. I'll be back because I'm always back. Love you guys, and I'm out. Bye-bye.